major developments coming in the Red Fort blast case. Now, the National Investigation Agency has achieved a major breakthrough, arresting Amir Rashid Ali, an associate of the suicide bomber Umar Un Nabi. Now, Amir was picked up from Delhi after investigators found that the car which was used in the attack was registered in his name. Amir, a resident of Sambora in Jammu and Kashmir, allegedly conspired with Umar to execute this terror attack. The NIA has also seized another vehicle owned by Umar, which is now undergoing forensic examination. Now, the November 10th attack that took place near Red Fort killed at least 10 people and injured over 25. Investigators have so far questioned 73 witnesses, and searches are on across multiple states in coordination with the Delhi, Jammu and Kashmir, Haryana as well as UP police. The agency is following several leads to uncover the larger conspiracy behind this bombing. And meanwhile, in Jammu and Kashmir, the parallel probe into what officials call a white-collar terror module has also widened. This module, investigators say, was being run by a group of doctors, with the now deceased Dr. Umar Un Nabi emerging as the key planner. Investigators say that this network had been scouting for a suicide bomber since last year. And based on the interrogation of arrested doctors, a man named Jasir was also detained. Now, he told police that Umar tried for months to brainwash him into becoming a suicide bomber, while others wanted him to work as an overground worker for Jaish-e-Mohammed, a Pakistan-based terror group. And now, another major revelation has come to light. Investigators say Umar was actively attempting to radicalize students, junior colleagues as well as vulnerable youth across multiple states. At this point, police are now trying to trace all of these individuals who were in contact with Umar to understand whether or not they had a role in the terror attack or not.
In such type of terrorist related cases is very tedious, and we have to link every evidence to the as per their statement of the arrested persons, and we have to link those statements and verify the statement. It takes some time, but definitely it's a very breakthrough that the person has been this person has been arrested by NIA. And after interrogating this person and other persons also, they will all be corroborating their statement, whether they are telling truth or not. And then after completing all the cross-examination of all the suspected persons, because they are all in their custody, and after that, then a real picture will emerge and the real truth will come out. Now, I think that in media there are so many speculations going on, and I don't think that everything which is revealed to the investigating officers have been divulged with the media. Maybe something else with the investigating officers, and they may be working on that, because sometimes in investigation we cannot divulge all important information.
Right.
Yes, so that it cannot be damaged further investigation. So I think the investigating officers are taking very cautious steps.
Fair enough.
Yes. To go ahead on the investigation. I think that all things will be revealed very soon, and that all dots will be connected, and whosoever is concerned with this blast, definitely they will be taken to the task.
We have a handler, we have a facilitator, and we have an executor. There are three distinct modules which are running here. You rightly said it goes back to Jammu and Kashmir, because ultimately the handlers are connected from that location. So we will find out what is the Pakistani connection, what is the Nepal connection, what is the Bangladesh connection. I think it's only a matter of time, it will be revealed. My concern is different, and I would like my esteemed panelists to also give their views on this. My first concern is the financial trail, how this money is coming into their hands. And I'm given to understand there is a Hawala transaction. There is a local also where the cash is also being given here. A second important aspect, the material support. From where this ammonium nitrate and phosphate and phosphorus, and we talk about a combination of NPK 15 stroke 15 stroke 15. So, what are we talking about? We are talking about ammonia, we are talking about phosphorus, and we are talking about potassium. This is available across the shelf. There are so many agricultural traders who are selling this to the farmers, and they are receiving cash transaction, because in a digital transaction the footprints will be there. So what measures are we going to take that this future thing does not happen? And the third important aspect is the communication, or the VPN network, or the electronic network which is being used, which we have not been able to intercept. So I think due compliments to the police force for coming up with all these investigations, but I am looking at the future.
Talking about NU first, you see, NU has been a hotbed of criminality, not recently, not with regard to just terrorist incidents, but general crime. You know, any crime or road holdup, trucks being looted, any burglaries being done, dacoities being done in Western UP, very often you could trace it back to NU. So that place is completely, it's completely full of criminals of all kind. And the police, therefore, definitely has an eye there. They have the informers there. And you see, this is a game which is played between the police and the criminal. And in this case, they must have taken somebody who's very innocuous and who till date was never involved in any crime. And while you get hold of criminals, then you also have to respect the liberty of the people who are good, because you would not like to get on to arresting somebody, putting him in jail, and then criminalizing him. So, it's a delicate situation in NU. So, NU people being involved is nothing very new and can be expected. One. Secondly, you're absolutely right that you have to, basically the money trail will lead you to the people financing all this, and the big data analysis of telephone dumps, calling dumps, common numbers emerging on the analysis, that will tell you who are the people who are actually linked. And triangulation of tower data will help you to locate the people where they are, or their harbors maybe. So you see, this is a long, painstaking investigation, as Mr. Rao also said. And you see, when somebody is arrested, that is visible to the public, visible to the press, and it's highlighted. This is what's happened. If a raid is done somewhere, it's seen, and that is highlighted. But money trail, big data analysis, telephone conversations, VPN cracking, and so on. I mean, this happens in the background. It's a back-end operation, which is not available to the press, which is not available to the people. So I'm sure all that is happening, and there must be, you see, it's only through all this they are cracking and finding all these accused all over the place.
Right.
So it's happening, and we'll have to just give some time. You see, there's another big problem, that the press is always keen, and the people are also always keen to get to know what's happening beforehand. No one wants to wait. Everybody's impatient. But we must understand, the more information we give right now, it's actually we're only helping the accused. We're only helping the terrorists.
And now News9 brings you the most detailed ground investigation into the last 18 hours of terrorist Dr. Umar, the man behind the Red Fort blast. Take a look.
वक्त हम मौजूद हैं आतंकी उमर के उस ठिकाने पर जहां पर जो है उसने मकान किराए पर लिया था और ये जो है नू इलाके का हिदायत कॉलोनी है। ये जो आपको ताला लगा नज़र आ रहा है, बताया जा रहा है इसी कमरे में जो है उसने अपना अड्डा बनाया हुआ था और अभी से कुछ पल पहले यहाँ से जांच एजेंसी है वो जांच करके निकली है। अब ये जानकारी इकट्ठा करने की कोशिश की जा रही है कि क्या जो विस्फोटक और उर्वरक को ख़रीदता था तो क्या उसको यहाँ पर ही असेंबल करता था या हाइडाइट के तौर पे था। बताया जा रहा है I-20 का इस्तेमाल किया था, उसको भी वो यहाँ पर लाता था। तो तमाम एंगल्स की जांच जो है वो फ़िलहाल जांच एजेंसी जो है फ़िलहाल कर रही है और उसको लेकर लगातार जांच का दायरा बढ़ता जा रहा है। ये किसका मकान है? ऊपर जहाँ पर पुलिस वाले आए थे,
मुझे नहीं पता।
नए आए। वो खबर देखी आपने ब्लास्ट वाली?
नहीं देखी।
आतंकी उमर का नाम सुना है?
सुना है पर नहीं
जो चेहरा वहाँ टीवी पे चल रहा है वो पहचानते हो?
मैंने देखी ही नहीं, खबर नहीं देखी मैंने।
कब से रह रहे हो आप यहाँ पे?
हमें हो गए होंगे 25-26 दिन।
तो फिर तो बता रहे हैं यहाँ पर आया था।
हमने उसको कभी भी नहीं देखा यहाँ पर।
लेकिन यहाँ अभी 2-3 दिन में पुलिस वाले तो बता रहे हैं, ये तो देखा होगा।
वैसे नहीं देखा ना उसको हमने फेस से।
नहीं, कुछ तो पता लगा हो किसका मकान है क्या है?
हमें नहीं पता है इस बारे में किसका है किसका नहीं है।
नहीं पता। तो देखिए पड़ोसी हैं, इनका कहना है कि देखा नहीं था क्योंकि वो इतने छिपे हुए तरीके से आता था जाता था। तो इन तमाम चीज़ों को देखते हुए ये कहा जा रहा है कि आतंकी जो है वो इस्तेमाल करता था। हालांकि लोग जो हैं फ़िलहाल कुछ बताने से बच रहे हैं। लाल किला ब्लास्ट से तकरीबन 18 घंटे पहले आतंकी उमर फिरोजपुर ज़िरका के इसी ATM पर पहुंचा था और यहाँ का CCTV जो है वो जांच एजेंसी और TV9 भारतवर्ष के हाथ लगा है, जिसमें दिख रहा है कि वो 10 नवंबर और 9 नवंबर की रात तकरीबन 1:02 के आसपास ATM पर पहुंचता है और मास्क लगाकर जो है कैश निकालने की कोशिश करता है, लेकिन कैश नहीं निकलता है। तो उसके बाद वो ATM के बाहर मौजूद गार्ड को बताता है कि उसको 50,000 रुपये की ज़रूरत है कैश की। अगर गार्ड उसकी इसमें मदद कर देता है तो वो उसको 5,000 रुपये देगा। जिसके बाद दिख रहा है कि आतंकी उमर जो है वो उस गार्ड को अपने साथ गाड़ी में बिठाता है और उसके बाद तकरीबन 20 से 25 मिनट बाद इसी ATM के बाहर आता है और यहाँ पर जो है उस गार्ड को छोड़कर चला जाता है। और आपको तस्वीरें जो CCTV में कैद हुआ है उसमें ये पता लगता है, जो कि संभवतः वहाँ सामने से ली गई है, कि यहाँ पर जो है आतंकी उमर उस सिक्योरिटी गार्ड को उतारता है और उसके बाद आगे थोड़ा सा रॉन्ग साइड चलता है और वहाँ से होते हुए आगे जो दिल्ली मुंबई एक्सप्रेस वे है उस तरफ आगे चला जाता है, क्योंकि कुछ देर बाद ही टोल से उसकी जो CCTV फुटेज है वो मिली है, इसमें वो टोल को क्रॉस कर रहा है। तो आतंकी उमर क्योंकि अपने साथियों के पकड़े जाने के बाद बौखलाया हुआ था, ऐसे में जगह जगह जो है वो छिप रहा था और उसने ये मन बना लिया था कि उसे ब्लास्ट करना है। इसी के लिए वो 50,000 रुपये जुगाड़ने की भी कोशिश कर रहा था, सूत्रों से जानकारी मिली है। और आपको बता दूं कि यहाँ से तकरीबन 45-40 किलोमीटर दूरी पर ही वो हिदायत कॉलोनी है नू पर, जहाँ पर उसने अल-फलाह यूनिवर्सिटी के ही एक जो टेक्नीशियन था सोए उसकी साली का मकान जो है वो भी किराए पर लिया हुआ था, जहाँ पर वो जो फर्टिलाइज़र है और तमाम जैसे उर्वरक हैं जिनका इस्तेमाल अमोनियम में होना था उनको वो इकट्ठा किया करता था। तो उसके बाद वो यहाँ आता है। यहाँ के बाद 9 और 10 नवंबर की रात को ही आगे दिल्ली मुंबई एक्सप्रेसवे की तरफ देखिए CCTV कैमरे में यही दिख रहा है कि यहाँ से वो सामने रॉन्ग साइड जाता है और सीधा निकल जाता है और वहाँ से मुंबई हाईवे पकड़ते हुए दिल्ली की तरफ जाता है और सुबह तकरीबन 8 बजे ब्लास्ट वाले दिन वो बदरपुर में वहाँ से एंटर करता हुआ दिखता है। जिसके बाद वो सेंट्रल दिल्ली घूमते हुए आखिर में जो है 3:18 के आसपास लाल किले की पार्किंग में अपनी उस I-20 गाड़ी को पार्क कर देता है और 3 घंटे तक उसी गाड़ी में रहता है। और ये भी एजेंसी तलाश कर रही है क्या उसी दौरान उसने उस ब्लास्ट के लिए जो अमोनियम नाइट्रेट का जो विस्फोटक बनाया था उसको असेंबल किया और उसके बाद जैसे ही शाम को 6:40 पर पार्किंग से निकलता है, बाहर निकलता है, कुछ ही मिनटों बाद वो ब्लास्ट हो जाता है। तो फिलहाल एजेंसी तमाम उस रूट को खंगाल रही है। 50 से ज़्यादा CCTV जो लोकेशंस के हैं वो आ चुके हैं कि आखिर उमर और कहां पर गया था और उस दौरान उसकी किस किस ने मदद की।
All right, those are the details we're getting in on the last 18 hours and how Umar spent it before he blew himself up near Red Fort, the blast which led to the killing of at least 10 people and injuring more than 25.